Absolutely, the Bible touches on the spectrum of human emotion, including worry, fear, and anxiety, especially about things beyond our grasp. Consider the book of Matthew. In chapter 6, verses 25-34, Jesus makes an eloquent point during his Sermon on the Mount about the futility of worry. Therefore I tell you, do not worry about your life, what you will eat or drink, or about your body, what you will wear. Is not life more than food, and the body more than clothes? This passage highlights the importance of trust over worry, asserting that life has greater concerns than material needs, which God understands and provides for. Jesus challenges us to look at the birds of the air. They do not sow or reap or store away in barns, yet God feeds them. And how much more valuable we are than birds. The rhetorical question emphasizes that if nature receives its sustenance without worry, so too should people, who are valued even more. In essence, if the universe looks after the birds, you're probably going to be okay. The crux of Jesus' message continues with a question in verse 27. Can any one of you, by worrying, add a single hour to your life? This is a profound moment of clarity, resonating still today, that worry is not just futile, but can also be counterproductive. Moving to Philippians 4, 6, 7, the Apostle Paul chimes in with similar wisdom. Do not be anxious about anything, but in every situation, by prayer and petition with thanksgiving, present your requests to God. And the peace of God, which transcends all understanding, will guard your hearts and your minds in Christ Jesus. Paul suggests replacing anxious thoughts with prayer and gratitude, leading to a divine peace that will protect our inner selves. In both scriptures, the underlying theme is that worrying about circumstances outside of our control is a natural human inclination, but it serves little purpose. Instead, faith should be the compass that guides through the stormy weather of life's uncertainties. Now let's pivot back to the modern-day hustle, specifically in Portland, Oregon. Life can sometimes feel like keeping up with the 9-to-5 grind under perpetually gray skies, a perfect breeding ground for anxiety. In these moments, whether you're walking along the serene waters of the Willamette River or watching the rainfall in the lush landscape of Forest Park, reflecting on these biblical insights can be grounding. Despite being penned centuries ago, these biblical passages speak to timeless human concerns. They advocate for a life lived in the present, not in the what-ifs of the future, and invite a conscious surrender to a higher power's plan, whatever that might look like to you. So next time worries start to pile up about things you can't control, which inevitably they will, it may help to remember these verses. And perhaps in doing so, you'll find a sense of calm in the midst of life's inevitable storms.